What's up, guys, and welcome back to Let's Play The Witcher 3. In the previous episode, we went through Oxenfurt and kind of went and played all the people that you can play in Gwent, the shopkeepers, the armorers, the blacksmith, stuff like that. And then we did the playing Innkeeps quest line, at least 2 of the playing of the Innkeeps. There's 3 of them at least, maybe even more. But we have all Olivier or whatever in Novigrad now that we still need to do. But we played Schneppen and the guy at the end of the crossroads at the end of last episode. Then we played a bunch of people in Oxenfurt and kind of ran across there, got our quests for that area. Got all those logged. So now we are going to go do this contract, for the Merry Widow. This time we're running into people. So I think we do want to do this question mark at some point, actually, because that'll be fun. But I think with Lindenvale, I think maybe if we just go to Tortoros and then kind of just do this area, and then we can go to Lindenvale, or we'll do Lindenvale, do the quest, and then go to Tortoros, come this way. And then eventually I think we will do this question mark too, just because I already know what that one is, because it is used heavily for the platinum. I will get into that later in this episode, depending on how long this Witcher contract takes. So let's go to Lindenvale. We can talk to the guy for the actual Witcher contract, and then we will kind of go from there. So I think I pointed this guy out before.
The forest for brushwood yesterday.
Do you not hear the huntsman?
Curd.
That some fiend prowls the thickets.
What am I to heat my hut with? Cowpats? We've had none of those since they stole the cattle.
Damn. Talking about don't go out into the woods and such like that. But anyway, I believe we ran up to this place before. Maybe not. I thought we kind of ran by this guy at one point, but maybe not. We have a grave digger, so let's go talk to this grave digger. Is that how you greet people? What the fuck? I'm here about the job, buddy.
Hear about the job. Seems you got a problem. Some graves get dug up.
If that were only it. Every now and then, a vile beast had come round the graveyard, devour what's fresh, then move on. Started again not long past. Thought to myself, just don't step out after dark and lock your door tight. And then a young'un went missing.
From the graveyard?
Nay, from the village. Little snotter wouldn't have come here of his own. And I'd heard something like a whimper in the night.
Didn't bother to come out, see what was happening?
Think me daft? If you've monsters, you need a witcher.
See, that's the funny thing about Geralt. He'll always talk about, oh, you guys try to do it on your own, and you need a professional to do it. But he's like, oh, you didn't even come out to look. Like, if it's a monster, I need a witcher, bro. I'm not trying to get fucking killed. But again, if it was my kid, yes. But for somebody else's kid, I don't know. We'll see. A monster. I've never seen a monster in real life, so we've seen real life monsters. I should say humans that are just monsters, but
Let's talk about my reward.
All right, so it can go up to 334. So we'll go. Let's just do 295. See what he says.
Just the tiniest bit, dear. But we'll settle soon, I can see that. Haggling's as much an art as lots of other arts.
All right, well, let's do 287.
Just the tiniest bit, dear. But
Okay, let's go down 7 more. We'll do 280.
just the tiniest bit.
Yeah, we're not tiniest bit. I've been doing it. We'll go 270.
Rate's fair,
Okay.
considering the job. I know a bit about these things.
So we got 30 extra crowns out of haggling. I guess that's kind of worth it. All right, let's see what I can do.
See if I can learn what's out there.
All right, so we need to go to the cemetery. This is also, I believe, we have been up here. And I was like, nope, we'll save that for later. And this is why. There wasn't a question mark or anything, but it was like, hey, let's just kind of check on what this area was. And I was like, oh no. When we got up here, I was like, nope, this is for something else later. So here we go. There's a cemetery. Oh, there's some rabid dogs.
Stench.
Fuck you. I hit the rabbit instead of the dogs. Oh, you're still alive? How are you still alive? God damn. Yo, I hate dogs so much. Get some water going at least then. Dogs and wolves in this game are like some of the hardest enemies for whatever reason. I think it's because of like how fast they move and stuff. Come on, give me some of my health back. Actually hit me, buddy. Thank you. Alright, one more time. Fuck you, you rabid dog. Piece of shit. Yeah, them and wolves, man.
The graves. Then the stench of decay attracted wild dogs. But neither ghouls nor dogs steal kids.
Alright, what else do we have here? Some more dogs. Yeah, like I said, that shit pisses me off. So explore the cemetery using our Witcher senses. So ghouls dug up the graves. The scent attracted some wild dogs that we now had to put out of their misery. Bitch ass dogs. Fucking hate them. Alright, what do we have back here then?
Dug up. No tools used though.
Okay, so they dug some stuff up with no tools. Probably the same thing
Dug
here.
up with a hoe? Nope. Claw marks right there.
Okay, so something with claws digging them up. I'm pretty sure you already said that it was ghouls, but... Oh, what do we have back here? Excuse me, damn. Some cavalry trousers. See if I can cut that out, the cough, when I do the editing. Oh, I thought maybe that was gonna have like a chest or something to it. Alright. I did see something red towards the back there too.
Dug up. No tools used though.
Okay, so again with no tools. So I think that's about it. I think that might have been what it was on the other side too. So we'll just check these corners real quick. Make sure there was nothing there. Oh, this one looks like it could be different. What's up?
Grave's been dug up. Recently. Smell of cadaverine's old though. Overripe. Wonder where the stench will lead me.
Daverine, I don't know what that is. Anything else back here? No, I just want to make sure we're not missing out on anything. Alright, so the stench goes over the wall here. Ooh, I wonder what's making noise over there. Something's making noise. Ooh, a bear. I want to fight it. Where's our stench leading us? This way? Well, can we come back from down here after? I think so. Well, if we can't, oh well. Put some beast oil on this.
Come on.
Get our Igni on him. There we go. Getting some big damage on him there. Still burning. There we go. So the thing with Igni, because I've talked about multiple times switching over to using Ard more, but the thing about Igni is it like stun locks the people with the with when they're burning. So it's like, it's kind of nice. Let's put our sword away. Go up here. And we can go back on our scent trail here that we're trying to follow. I just wanted to fight the big old bear. The bears are always fun to fight. Bears, on the other hand, are like the opposite of wolves. Wolves and dogs are annoying to fight. Bears are fun to fight, so... Let's keep following our scent. They always run in like zigzaggy patterns. Like, can't we just run straight?
Whatever filth lives here sure chose an unusual place for its lair.
What do we have here?
Human skulls in a magic circle. Monsters clearly using them, drawing strength from the place of power.
Oh, making a place of power out of human skulls. That's crazy. What's this?
Somebody's doing some cooking. It's a human femur. A child's.
Damn, that kid's dead. Alright, well, what do we have over here?
Creature can use tools. Means it's sapient, or just plain clever. Gotta be a grave hag. Collected the skulls to draw the power through them. Confidence grew enough it started prowling the village. Need to take the skulls, force it to go back to the cemetery. I'll get it there.
All right.
That ought to really piss it off. Now to lay low in the cemetery. It's likely to crawl out after dark.
All right, we got the grave hag skulls. So put the skulls in the cemetery and wait for the grave hag to come. Fun times. Thought I heard another bear, but I think that was actually just the door making noises. All right, well, let's get back up to the cemetery. I don't know why it's telling me to go this way when we could just kind of come this way, but hey. It is what it is. Got some flowers up on the side of the cliff. The red ones, nice and easy to see. And I missed them. There we go. I think it's Han fiber is the red stuff. I'm not sure though. You pick up enough of them, you should get to kind of know what they are after you pick them up 100 times, but woe is me, I guess I don't know. Oh, the dog bodies are gone. Alright, well, we're going to put the skulls in the cemetery and wait for the grave hag to come, but first things, I think what we should do is read the bestiary. I think that should be new for us. Necrophage? Yep, grave hags. So cremation, now that's one thing men could learn from gnomes. Burying bodies out in the fields, why? It's like laying out a welcome mat for monsters. Best case scenario, some ghouls will sniff them out, eat their fill, and be on their ghoulish way. But if, gods forbid, a grave hag takes to feeding at your cemetery, you'll have no end of trouble. Jaques de Vilipen, Oxford Academy, maybe? I probably said his name wrong. But few monsters' names fit as well as grave hags. As one might guess, these creatures resemble the aged, deformed women and loiter near graveyards and battlefields. Grave hags feed on human corpses and in particular on the rotten marrow, which they slurp from human bones using their long, prehensile tongues. Ew. Once the hag has devoured all corpses within reach, she turns to killing men and burying them in the cemetery as she waits for them to decompose. Ugh. Is it like seasoning or whatever? So we got Morn Tart. Most grave hags rarely attack humans, preferring instead to feed on the rotten remains they dig out of graves. Yet some individuals grow bold over the years and begin sneaking into huts to steal children and kill the elderly. Just such a monster was tormenting the inhabitants of Lindenville. The Witcher knew this grave hag would put up a fierce fight. He would have to watch out for her powerful claws, capable of smashing through any block or parry, and her long, venomous tongue. He also realized her attacks would be so quick, not even his mutated reflex would be able to keep pace. Meaning only judicious use of Yurdensign would all him to survive and conquer. I don't know what would all him. So week 2, black blood, necrophage oil, and then Yurden and Quen. So we are going to then go ahead and apply some oil, get some necrophage oil on here. And I do believe we actually have black blood, because I think it's like they take damage if they attack you. Yeah, damn, 15%. Witcher's blood injures vampires and necrophages when they wound him. So let's just take some bread. And when it comes, we will take our black blood and our thunderbolt. So let's go ahead and put the skulls in the cemetery and wait for the grave hag.
He stole my skulls. Ought to dig up his own.
There she is, right on cue.
All right. Okay, so let's pop our black blood, pop our thunderbolt, and let's get some Yurden. Apparently, it's nice and slow it down. Ooh, it hit me. All right. Oh, okay, damn. Okay. Let's pop some water while we're at it. Let's get our Quen back on. Get some healing from it. Some healing back from the Quen. Staggered a little. Alright, let's do normal Quen now. Get some Igni ready for it. Oh, okay. Alright, bitch. Okay, so its tongue breaks right through our Quen and doesn't give us really any healing back. Oh, he got it slowed though. I think. See if we can get some axe or some igni on it. Again, doesn't seem to do the most. Let's make sure we can get this back. Let's get some Quen healing on. Knock it back. There we go. Ooh, it got me. I kind of want to see what Ard would do against this thing. Knocks it over. I kind of like that. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can get some Quen back, get some healing back. Ooh, okay. Come on. There we go. Like I said, the boss fights, those are kind of fun. Our Thunderbolt and our Black Blood, I think, didn't help so much. Thunderbolt definitely probably did, but the rest of it, I'm less convinced that the Black Blood really did anything. But let's just get some water going. I don't think we actually need to use Swallow for now. So Venom Extract, Greater Triglov Runestone, Grave Hag Ear, Grave Hag Mutagen, Aden Deeth, and Grave Hag Trophy. Let's cut its head off and bring it back. Well, there we go. So what do the Grave Hags give us as far as, like, extra stuff? Oh, bonus experience. So same as the other one. So I'll take that. So what is this? And then Deeth, is that better? By 4. So we get a 1% chance to freeze. Okay, so that's what that is with the Moonblade. But this gives Ard, Axii, critical hit damage, critical hit chance is the same? It's actually up 1 and a 1% chance to freeze with the Aden Deeth as well. Plus we get the plus 4 extra damage. So this is chance to stun. Chance to poison. Again, I don't really care so much about these. The 1% though, we have seen it, what, twice now when we've hit people? So I've been like, oh, what the heck? This monster's kind of like going slow. So, I mean, I guess the 1% is kind of a little bit of something, right? Clear all that out. Excuse me. And then let's see if we can
Faster.
Get back to the village and go give them get our reward for taking out their monstrous Grave Hag. We have done the work for y'all. You're welcome. Nice and canter with our good old roach.
If it weren't
Slow
for
now.
their elders ruling the wilds, we'd have starved long past.
Okay, cool. All right, let's talk to the Gravedigger. Again, this guy's weird. Hear about the job, buddy. I finished it.
Hear about the job.
And?
It's taken care of. It was a grave hag that dug up the graves and snatched the child.
Aye. So, how is the little tyke?
He's dead.
Child's dead.
Oh, 'tis as I thought.
What about my reward?
Oh, I've not forgotten, nay. Here you go. Thanks much for your help.
Take care.
All right, contract for the Merry Widow has been taken care of. Quest completed. Now goes back to the Ladies of the Wood as it always does. 192 XP, I will take it. 270 crowns, again, I will take that. And there we go. Go to our completed contract of Merry Widow. The Merry Widow. Geralt took a contract. The Gravedigger of Lindenvale had hung on the village notice board. It seemed the village cemetery was full of monsters who seized children as their victims. Geralt investigated the matter and discovered a grave hag hunted nearby. With the investigation part of his task complete, it was on to the luring out and slicing to ribbons phase. After ridding the village of the monster, Geralt collected a trophy from its body and went to the Gravedigger for the promised bounty. So then, for the glossary, does it update when you beat it? Anything about it? Oh, it shows it. Oh yeah, the outcome of the fight was not hard to predict. The grave hag perished in the very graveyard, which had heretofore served as her feeding grounds, and her body was dumped in a grave she had dug with her own claws. There we go. It does update. Didn't know that. We got Draconids, so we got Forktails. Forktails Ba, fuckers, tails more like cleavers. Yavin Buck, veteran of the Mahakaman Volunteer Regiment. Forktails owe their quaint name to the long, sharp growths at the tip of their tails. A blow from this weapon can slice an oaken shield in two, along with the arm that was carrying it. Thus, though its name conjures images of cutlery, fighting a forktail is nothing like a dinner party that ends in death rather than dessert. We did fight the one forktail, and then relics, Sylvans. I think this is what the All God was. Sylvans are cruel, greedy, and treacherous, so I prefer them than Doin? I don't know how to pronounce those things. So Yavin, legendary Scoia'tael commander. Sylvans and Yakshas, a kindred species, are extremely rare woodland creatures whose appearances combine traits of goats and rotund men. These beings usually pose little danger, for they limit their contact with humans to playing harmless, though often bothersome tricks and eating crops from their fields. Except for the one that pretended to be a god. We should have killed that guy. But anyway, we have a little bit of time left, so I think what we will actually do is what I talked about last episode. I think we will go about and go to Totoros and then kind of see what these question marks here lead us to, and then we'll call her for the day after the good old the Merry Widow one. It did take like 20 minutes. I just didn't know how long it would actually take. So we'll see what we have left, and then I think maybe we'll do the Fists of Velen next time and do our fight club. But let's go to Totoros. See what's up. Oh. So these are like special rot fiends or something then, or what? Hey look, it's the, oh, and the Algul. What the fuck? There we go, explode and kill him. There we go. There's another Devourer. Okay, we're gonna take this Algul first. See if we can get it burning. Good, 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 good. I think I was out of range with the fire there. Is it gonna take out its spikes soon or what? There we go, we got it burning. Hit it with a heavy attack. There we go. Now I got a Devourer. Oh, I was trying to... I did it wrong. You have to do this first. I still am not good at even the quick applying of oil, like mid-fight. Alright. See if we can get some fire. Alright, let's kind of... I'm trying to like see the difference between like what art is going to do for us compared to like Igni. Because right now it doesn't do the extra damage. Okay, oh, we got something else too. We got another Devourer. Okay, Brody. Come on down. So it can knock it over. So that is nice. Especially if we had more like intensity. Okay, so I don't know if you want to stab a Devourer if you knock it over and do the finish. Damn. Because now we're like poisoned. Looks like we got a lesser red mutagen there though, so that's actually good. It's kind of hard to find those sometimes. But damn, I was not expecting a introduction like that. 'Cause this is where we had all those people that killed each other. So now I guess it's filled with fucking monsters. I guess that would make sense. Let's go ahead and get some Quen on for our next area, because I'd like to not die. That'd be my biggest goal, is to not die. Alright, this doesn't look like it's going to be fun. A Necker Warrior. And Neckers are not necrophages, so my oil is not going to help us. I don't know, the more I use it, the more like, yeah, fire's awesome and stuff. But the more I use it, the more I think maybe we do go into some Ard. Yo, can we dodge back, please? Okay, so Gwen is not really helping here. There we go. See what we can burn. But see, the fire helps if they burn, because we can kind of slow down their ability to like get after us for a little bit. Holy shit. That was close. That was a lot of motherfuckers coming at us real quick. So we got a Necker warrior, but that's not one we can like turn into like an actual like put the mutagens where we can like a lesser green or lesser blue where we can actually craft bigger ones. So I'm not a huge fan of getting those, but we need to eat those. I think we do some swallow as well to speed up some of the process here.
Necker's surface here. Dig their way out.
Yep, so let's get their nest. That was close. Like I said, art is kind of nice though, admittedly. Bunch of monster blood, some stuff I don't need. This one's not gonna give us our extra person, I guess, huh? Alright, well we can just go ahead and see what else we have around then. I think we go kind of in this triangle here. See what's up this way first. Yep, doesn't appear to give us an extra fight. That's sad. The extra 80 XP is always kind of nice, like it's like 80 or 90 XP. Dang, how'd that hit all the way over there? I was trying to get the explosion to take care of it. My problem is I just like fire too much. God damn. Alright, we're gonna use Igni again. God damn, they're just so hard to keep track of, like who's where. They like jump past you, so it's hard to get the AoE on them. By themselves, they're not a huge deal. Alright, where are you gonna pop out at? Get you with some Ard. And then you can't always get them like the takedown, but holy shit. That was a close one.
Here. Dig their way out.
Yup, we know. Get our lesser blue. Neckers are super good for getting the lesser blue mutagens though. You can get so many greater mutagens because of fighting them. So if you can go around and get these people and just manage to not die, you're not bad. You're not bad off. It's just hard to heal off of them. They are definitely like the hardest ones to like heal off of. Assassin's Boot, Moon Dust. Cool. Some water. A mace. And for Thay, enhanced necrophage oil. Cool. I do enjoy that. Let's go loot this. Bunch of random stuff that we probably won't use, at least for now. Some of the later like Witcher diagrams do require that kind of stuff though. Alright. Keep on moving on. I have a feeling this is going to be people, which could be good and could be bad. We're going to eat our dried fruit and nuts. Because if it's a lot of people, it's very, very easy to get overwhelmed. There we go. Oh yeah, it is a lot of people. There we go. See if we can See if we can get them there. Guard dogs, hell yeah. We took them out. Hit you with some fire. Alright. Let's see what we can get, because the art looks like it'll do a ton of damage. Okay. Damn, he got me. Oh, we got the chance of burning with that. Because our... Because now we're just running. Okay. Who's left? Alright, let's just get some Quen on. Let's get up here. I think there's 2 people left up here, right?
Too late to surrender.
Damn, the guy didn't get hit with the yard, but... There we go, burn his ass. There we go. So, bandit camp taken care of. We actually took less damage than I was anticipating, so it worked out for us. Oh, we got a Redanian, like, halberd, I think is what that said for... our little treasure there. Some more water and stuff like that to heal up. Bremervord blade, enhanced relic oil, knight's gauntlet, and Veles runestone. I'll take those. Get some nice stuff. I always like when we can get better oils, because like the 10% does a ton, and then you get to like getting to 25% for enhanced. I think it eventually gets up to like 50%. So if you're saying my sword does like 200 damage, right, and I get 50% extra damage, you're telling me that then I get to do, you know, if it's doing 200, now I get to do 300 with each sword hit. That's worth it. Even 25% if I'm doing 200, you know, I'm now doing 50 more for each, or if I'm doing 100, I'm doing 25 more damage. Like that's, we'll upgrade an entire sword and get 25 damage. So the oil is definitely worth it. Get these long swords to sell for some money, of course. Loot the rest of these boys. And their guard dogs. I'm happy we didn't die there. Sometimes I die a lot when it comes to like the bandits, especially if there's a bunch of them, because it's really hard to like track who's shooting you with arrows, and it turns into a bunch of just, you know, jumping around hoping you don't get hit by arrows. So we've seen evidence of that in some fights I've done already. So we'll go this way. I think these might be some more like monster nests. So I think if we do these, I think we'll just continue on with some monster nests, and then that'll be it. As I run into some trees. I don't like to bring Roach when we're going like super short, because I don't want Roach to get, you know, attacked by these monsters or these fucking bandits and get chased around. So if it's like, you know, a couple 100 meters, Geralt needs the exercise. He can use the extra. Oh, some more neckers, great. Let's get Quen. Now we can see if we can get some Igni on them. There we go. I mean, that kind of worked out a little bit for us. There we go. See if we can get the warrior out of here. There we go. He's burning, and get him a good old... See, that one went pretty well for us. Get back here, buddy. So yeah, when it's a lone one, we're pretty alright. Again, we jump the gun a lot with the, when they're burning, we should just let them burn.
Dig their way out.
Yep. This is our third Necker nest, my man. I think we understand that they surface here and die and get their way out. Dang. Oh, I was gonna say no mutagens? That's shocking. And the fact that we haven't had any extra, like the extra one, pop out once since we've been doing these nests. That's crazy to me. It's not like we're just leaving right away and not giving them a shot to come out. Is that our next our next area over that way. Yep, definitely gonna be another nest. That's crazy. This is now what, the third nest we've done, I believe, and we haven't had anything come out extra. Do we even have the yeah, we do have grape shot. I was gonna say, do we even have the ability to clear the next nest? Because it looks like that's what that's about to be. Put some coin on. I do kind of want to try Ard, just see what it does again when a group of these guys are chasing us down.
Let's dance.
Okay. So if you get close enough to them at the beginning, you can definitely hit them with a finisher. I just don't know how worthwhile that is.
Dig their way out.
Because otherwise you can stun them. Oh, that's the flip version. Because otherwise they still are stunned, like when they're on the ground, and we got hit there. That was sloppy. See, I feel like sometimes the fire is just better because it slows them down with the warrior mutagen again. Cool. It slows them down with the burning. I just have always done fire. I think I said this in one of the other episodes. Like I always end up doing like the same things when I play this game. So it's like every once in a while I want to try kind of something different. Use our dried fruit and nuts, see if we can heal up a little bit, and some swallow to heal it a little bit faster. Again, another one with nothing extra popping out. I don't get it. That's crazy. That not one of these had something extra pop out for us. Anything else kind of around us? Nope. Well, what I am going to do is take a quick trip and see if maybe they just show up later. I'm just going to take a nice little round trip to all of these monster nests and kind of see if maybe if I come back to it, if something pops out for us. Because that 80 XP is nice. Like, I want it. Like, the 80 XP is very, very useful. I want to be leveling up as much as possible, obviously, and get all of our new skills. And
That's it, Roach.
can you jump over this? No. Nope. Apparently not. He just wanted to do nothing. So where is one of them? One of them was over up here, was it not? Yeah. Yeah. Nothing popping up. I think the last one was kind of over here. Well, unlucky for us, I guess. So, we did take care of all those question marks. That's nice. I think in the next episode, we're going to kind of do something similar. We're going to go see Jenny of the Woods. So I think if we go, the closest would be Tortoros here. We can go travel to Mid-Cops and
Let's go.
talk about good old Jenny of the Woods. Let's go back this way. See if we can get back to Tortoros and then fast travel. So yeah, we did get those.
Go, go.
Alright, Roach, come on. We'll go back to... Yo, why are you not following the road, Roach? You do the whole, like, if you hold X, he's supposed to follow the road. And then he runs off and gets himself stuck on some bullshit.
Wonder what happened.
What do you mean you wonder what happened? What is this?
Someone walked through the spilled wine.
Oh, Phantom of the Trade route. Okay, this is just a random thing that we could... Oh, okay. Well, that's too high for us. I don't actually want to do that now. That's unfortunate. I don't think we can undo that. That's unfortunate. That's a level 23 quest, so we're not anywhere near the level to do that, unfortunately. Oh, there's another monster here for us. What's up, dude? Hit you with some Igni, let you burn a bit. Hit you with some more Igni. So, like, see, when you burn people, we kind of fucked up by not letting him just burn there. And there we go. Cool. But anyway, we just want to go to mid-cops, so let's go ahead and fast travel. So it looks like this Phantom of the Trade route we're going to end up doing not the right way. I think you can still maybe talk to somebody. I might look that up actually just to see, because I don't want to get stuck with not being able to talk to people. I like to do quests in the way that it's intended. Obviously, you can just stumble upon things. But I like to I shouldn't say the way it's intended. I like to do it where I get to talk to the person, get the information as to why we're doing it. Because also, otherwise, how would Geralt know, like, who he needs to talk to about this investigation? You know what I mean? But anyways, that looks like it's enough for this episode. So in the next part, we will talk to the Alderman of Midcops and get the contract for Jenny of the Woods and do another contract. So until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.